So I chopped my hair off tonight. Yes, I did. I literally bought some scissors today and came home. And I also darkened the blonde a little bit so that it was less platinum-y. And kids went to bed. I called Becca on FaceTime. And I grabbed a pair of scissors and I was like, watch. It was down to here, in case anyone was wondering. And now it's up to here. I've been contemplating getting a pixie cut again. But then I was like, I just don't know how I feel about that. That's a lot of commitment. Pixie cuts take actually more work than you would think. Every single day. And so I asked Josh and Courtney what the best length hair was on me, they thought. And they said about chin length. So there you have it. I have now like chin length, bobbish like hair. And I'm a pretty big fan. If you've known me at all, I really like to dye my hair and change it. The fact that my hair was down to here is a big deal because I usually cut it off a lot. And the fact that I've been blonde for this long is a pretty big deal. I had blue hair for a very long time. I've dyed it red and green, and it's been orange, and it's been red, and pink, and purple. I really like to do my hair. So life, when it's a big drastic change, like, I don't know, the new year, and like, new me, and whatever those cliches are, it led to this. And it's nice. Maybe it'll be easier in the morning. I don't know. Maybe it'll look horrible for a while because the back is cut pretty badly. I wanted to make a video about something Bridget was giving me ideas on, which is like my parenting and how I parent. Because we are at home. I'm pretty big on like letting my kids kind of do their thing without me being on top of them, and a lot of independent play and stuff like that. But also I feel like I don't have enough thought on the process to like clearly send the message of how I feel. I will state a controversial matter about my parenting is that I'm a loud person. If you know me in real life, I am a loud personality. I have a tattoo on my body that says live out loud, and it is because Courtney was like, that defines you. I'm loud. Music is always pretty loud. I've been informed that I sunshiny, bubbly, which kind of goes well with the blonde. And I try to be, I don't know, upbeat. And I have stuff in my eye. My kids are kind of that way. I mean, we're loud and we're crazy and there's lots of yelling and loud. We're loud. We're messy. And that bothers some people. Because I don't know. There's this logic of cleanliness in life. I don't know. But we're a loud bunch. And we're messy. I'm trying to work harder on like teaching my kids to like clean up after themselves and take care of that stuff, which is a process when there's 4 of them and sometimes we're rushing in and out of places. But overall, they're also helpers. All 3 of them. Zoe can't really help yet. She's a baby. But they are helpers. Every day when I pick the kids up, we start upstairs. I get Theo and Joey, and they put their jackets on and everything. We go downstairs. We get Zoe. They might play and annoy Erica for a second while I get everything in order and play with Zoe. And then when we walk out the room, one of the boys runs down and grabs Angie's coat for us. And then we go across the hall and pick up Angie. When we pick up Angie, usually one of the boys will help to put on Angie's jacket and possibly help zip it. Sometimes one of the teachers will, sometimes I will, but the boys will help as well. They will give each other food if they need to. They will help each other get dressed in the morning. They will grab things for each other. And it's not just that. They like to help each other, and they like to be told that they're doing something good by helping each other. And I try to make sure there's this balance between them, so it's not always Theo helping Joey and Joey helping Angie, or Theo helping both of them. So he doesn't have just to be the big brother all the time. They all help each other. Theo is really, really, really scared of a lot of things. He has anxiety, and so he doesn't like to come upstairs usually by himself. And if I ask him to do something, he will ask Joey to come with him, and Joey will, because he loves his brother and he wants to do something nice for him. And Joey is literally the opposite. Joey is fearless. There was once upon a time in Hawaii, let me tell you, Joey broke out of our backyard fence and ran across the street when he was like 2.5, 3, and scared the shit out of me, because I walked in the backyard. I was in the kitchen, doors open, didn't think he could get out of the backyard, ran inside for a brief 30 seconds to like wash my hands or grab food for them or something, and I walked back out, and I'm holding a baby Angie, and there's no Joey in sight, and I'm screaming through the house for him, and I can't find him, and I called Mark, and I called my friend Heather who lived down the street, and she comes running down the street to come watch the other two so I can find Joey, and I'm screaming, crying. I call security forces to have them come just to make sure there is nothing, like somebody took him out of the backyard, and a mom across the street goes, "Are you looking for your kid?" And I said, "Yeah," and she said, "He's back here." He was hiding across the street, like in a car area so that he couldn't be seen by me. Because the little shit is stubborn and independent, and he just can't. He's just ridiculous. He's fearless. He has no fear, and it is scary for me. It's also amazing. His brain is so amazing. I love him so much, watching him work. His brain is completely different from mine. He looks at a puzzle and he gets so excited. He puts things together. He has to know how everything works. And before I used to kind of fight it, but now I've kind of learned to teach him to ask, how does that work? So that he can get the answer he wants without breaking something. At Pack Care, they have a door and they push a button, and he wanted to know how the door worked. And he was starting to look at it, and I said, "Ask the girl to show you." So he said, "How does it work?" He just wants to know how everything works. He doesn't care about the toy that you give him. He wants to know how the toy works. And he takes everything apart. He's amazing. But I've had to work on that, teaching him how to ask. How does that work? And Theo, of course, is like, he's the sweetest boy on earth. He just loves so much, and he is just very emotional, and he wants you to hug him and love him, and he wants to love everybody. And today he was telling me about his best friend in daycare and how much he loves her and her hair and how great she is, and she was wearing a purple dress today, and he loves people as much as I do, and he just is the sweetest, and he's theatrical. He sings all the time. It's so cute. And he wants to put on a show, and he wants to play all the time. And he's just the sweetest, and he wants to be nurturing and helpful to everybody. I just love him. And Angie is the goofiest. Oh my God. Except for she's 2, and we all know 2-year-olds suck. 3-year-olds are worse, but 2-year-olds suck because they test a lot of boundaries and they don't understand certain things. Like, you can't quite communicate the same way with them. And they just test boundaries. So, like, you tell them not to do something, they smile and laugh at you, and then they do it anyways. And it makes you a little insane. But she's also silly and goofy. And then she laughs at herself, and she's laughing all the time. And she has the cutest laugh. It's so big, so loud, and so ridiculous. And she loves her brothers. God, she loves those boys. It's amazing watching her. And the way she loves Zoe. We all worried she would be jealous because she's such a mama's girl. She still sleeps in bed with me. Like, she comes in here all the time at night, and she wants me all the time. But that baby is hers. Like, she wants me to carry her unless I got the baby, and she's not too tired. If she's too tired, then she wants me to carry her. But she loves that baby. She loves her so much. And we were so worried, but she just loves her. She's such a She has the cutest curly hair. She's such a troublemaker. I just love her. Stubborn little ass. God. And Zoe, who is starting to show more personality, and she talks just like the rest of them because they all talk like me. And she's like goofy too, and she's always smiling and laughing, and she thinks everything's funny, and she thinks that the 3 older ones just fucking can do no wrong. Clearly, she just loves them, and they all love each other. And that is probably my favorite thing about being a parent, is them as siblings. I love them as siblings. It is the greatest experience ever to watch them. Yeah, I want to play with them, whatever. But really, I just want to watch them play together. I love the adventures they go on together. Watching them be siblings is so much fun, and I cannot wait a year from now to see how Zoe is with them. Like, walking and talking and active and doing things with them. I seriously love my kids. They are ridiculous. They drove me nuts tonight. Oh my god. I made them all go to bed early because, motherfuck, they were, oh. But I love those little shits so much. They are the most wonderful little humans to watch on earth. I just can't even imagine not being their mom. Can't. They're just the most amazing humans. And I really hope that they grow up to be good and kind individuals and accept people and love, show how, I don't know, I do. So this has been a complete tangent that did not go the way I had thought about how much I love my kids. So I'm still going to share it and enjoy, and if it's shaky because I'm standing here holding it up, but yeah, enjoy.